So, Ms. Graver, have you considered what we talked about?
Yes, Mr. Pierre. I won't lie. I was at a loss for words at first. The information hit me pretty hard. I felt so badly. I still do. For the ones that go through the, testing.
You really care about them?
Yes. It hurts to see them hurt. I don't think there's any way around that feeling. But I did some soul searching and got to thinking about the bigger picture, about what your researchers wrote.
And?
Well, the work itself, what you've all been able to do, I mean, it's nothing short of a miracle. I know you have more goals to hit, but even as is, just, wow. Do they know when it'll be fully ready?
We're still working out the timeline.
I see.
You know, the project lead, Dr. Sawyer, wasn't sure about giving you that information in the first place. He thinks your affection towards those kids could be a liability. What do you think about that?
I took this job because I wanted to help change kids' lives for the better. Of course, these procedures are far from ideal. I cried like a baby when I read them. But I started looking past the here and now. Started looking down the road a bit. And that's when it clicked. What your researchers can do down here will someday help a lot of people out there. Including so many kids. That's a bigger and better change than I could ever have hoped to make. That's a change I want to help make.
I knew you'd understand.
You know, I never thought I'd see another like you. A human. Certainly not an employee like you. But something makes you different. I can tell that much. Though, I can't say what exactly that something is. Not yet. The others you faced, 1170, 1188, 1222. Been there, done that. Let's try our hand at something a little different. Oh, Yarnaby. The others you faced, 1170, 1188, 1222. Been there, done that. Let's try our hand at something a little different. Oh, Yarnaby. There are no places you can hide, not from me.
Yarnaby. In the 1970s, a brand new toy, a part of a wildlife conservation campaign, was created named Yarnaby, a soft lion-type animal with thick, long hair meant to be used to protect children while they were sleeping. However, for his experiment version, in Playcare, Playtime Co. was testing the child Quinn Navidson, who, after having some lackluster performances in the game station tests, met with Harley Sawyer, who encouraged him to try his best and not hold back his skills the next time he was tested, leading to him performing worse in the mental game of musical memory, but succeeding greatly in the speed and agility tests of Whack-A-Wuggy and statues, greenlighting him to become the Large Lion Beast Experiment 1166. However, the experiment was a super mixed bag, as Yarnaby, physically like his test suggested, was highly successful, while his mental strength was low, specifically with how Yarnaby felt a deep obsession and dependency for the staff around him in the same way a dog would grow reliance on an owner. This gave Harley Sawyer the idea to isolate himself for an extended period of time with Yarnaby, in order for him to build full dependence to Sawyer and allow him the power to control him however he wanted, like a lapdog, giving him full control of the creature, sure. However, after Harley was eventually experimented on himself, this left Yarnaby without his owner, causing him for weeks to fall into a deep depression, not being able to process the loss of the person he was so reliant on. Fortunately for him, though, after the Hour of Joy, Yarnaby and Harley Sawyer reunited and started working together once again, where in Chapter 4, Sawyer uses Yarnaby as a form of entertainment, letting him loose around us to chase around and attempt to eat us alive. Although, sadly for Yarnaby, after escaping his grasps, we bait him into getting stuck on a hook and catching on fire, ending his life.
She ever had growing up? When you told me the whole story, I felt like throwing up. I could see it on your face, it was rough. Got the bad taste on your tongue. And she didn't even take any drugs. She would wait all day, couldn't wait for the sun to shine. Try your back on your
watching, breaking into the room. Darkness deepening, nightmare coming true. I can save them. Help us, keep us safe through the dead of night. Hunt him, stop him, do what you know is right. Trust me, just me, we're fighting for our lives. Our safe haven.
Did you know at the beginning of Poppy Playtime Chapter 4, the game shows us the three personalities of Doughy the Doughman, also known as the three orphans used to create the bigger body of Doughy. Out of the three boys that Doughy is constructed of, we see Matthew Hallard's personality come out the most when interacting with our main character in the game. Matthew Hallard was a 15-year-old orphan that a lot of the younger orphans looked up to in play care. He was very caring and always looked out for the younger kids, and was said to be a leader, which we see a lot with how Doughy handles the other critters in the safe haven. The other orphan used to create Doughy was the complete opposite of Matthew in the fact that he was simply just a problem child in the eyes of the scientists. I guess they did this to try to even out the personality of Doughy, and they needed multiple children because Doughy was made out of at least 900 pounds of dough. And then comes Jack. We all know what happened with Jack, but did you know Playtime Co. brought back Jack's parents after the incident just for them to be murdered by this new version of their son who was very overwhelmed by being 900 pounds of Play-Doh with two other boys, all in the same being.